I go by the name Emmanuel Akwesi Poku, popularly known as Awuche. Once again, I sit in for the beautiful Afrakoma, and we are live on Infinite Loop. Today, I have Wagsy 100 billion in the studios. The next person to Wagsy 100 billion, I'd let her introduce herself. She's our mother. She's everything to us. She has been an anchor to Earth Dreams Entertainment. She's a philanthropist, and so and Obi Abejeka crash and one. She's a philanthropist. She's also in the education sector, and she's an accountant in Don Bosco Senior High or Technical School. Yeah. So, ma akwaba.
Yeah, no.
Hey, mami, unyane. Hey, maybe abusu amu na wasate eye menua.
Minti mengo ba entino obeye menua.
Ba say abusu anu de obeje me ba ho.
Oh, any a bit me ajo. Say yes some for class or more pedodo na ati asefo. Nti bit me ajo say busuani. Na mom nye de wo tim na.
Oh, na mama dey say wo de wo tim. Na me bacho with all due respect, but your friend was saying what's your name?
Within the Linda Boache.
Linda Boache.
Yeah.
Medi ho dance bebre. Na etie for say mo behwa. In our first project which we dropped, Office Romance, there was a very beautiful lady, very very beautiful, fair. Oba no ba be page man manager person any ye baby. You can see where she inherited the beauty from. That's Clarice's mother. So, mommy, yeah, that's say we're supporting her dreams. But now we are going to have a different conversation altogether.
Thank you very much.
So today we are going to talk about parenting in the digital age. Yeah. Wagsy 100 billion.
Yep.
A parenting the asenka any kwasi ya no what na how.
Hey, my wo.
Sir. Da be na we.
You kwala me asa.
Hey. Me ensa mo. Na o sha say da be because me no 19 na me hu yo.
Acho.
Usi mo ache.
See much.
Sir, since the 80s.
I tell you.
All right, ma. Me pacho also woman na eya dodo say.
Adumnti me wo biological 2. And na foster dear. Bebre. Foster children bebre mani mema.
Nyankopon shira. So say na ye wo enkra ne bebre no. Wagsy, you have 3 kids, ma also wo biological 2 and a lot of me fans omo ye foster.
Yeah.
So and then na you say we are in a digital age where technology baby obefa we ko social media we craft phone. Back in the days ukwaje o maame phone kra wanya asem no kra na ye Motorola ne Nokia ibi de enema for friend yami. But these days we are seeing parents who give their smartphones to their wards ne ade nti we because say technology ne abefo nyoma ya ebe eboa ema mutimi tete emofre ya ye ba so anna say ekwan bi so no emwa
Yo medawasene asembisa meka say technology eboa.
Okay.
Esan say abrabo no yenyini ko yanim. Yentena faako. Enti oba yenye time a ye time no na eni ho.
Okay.
Sene wo ho nso a na nye common. Enti na ye time no de yenim ne ye radio and television.
Okay.
In this current dispensation, almost the aba smartphones and others.
Okay.
Na yeka say abatetie any technology. I see it in 2 different ways.
Okay.
Abatetie ni jina as a pillar, whether technology or no technology, parenting goes on. Nti technology ni ye addition bi a abeka adwuma ne ho. Nti ese se wo owofo no hunu botaya ope anase de ope se obaye na wo de the other side no so aba beka ho. And nti there is a scripture that says say seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness and others shall be added
unto you.
And nti parenting as a godly business no ejina ho a ewo se parent bi atumi make sure se ne ba di nhyehyeye a ewo abrabo mu so. Then the technology aspect no abey advanced level bi a ebo ama neoma aye easy in a way.
Okay.
But that easy ni nyina echi no so no ewo the positive and the negative.
Okay. Wagsy 100 billion. So just as I said early on, Emma answer. How do you see parenting? Do you think the advancement in technology, you are a TikTok person, menim oma no omo age omo don't do you think say TikTok now wo ye no oma dachi anase eneyampo omo fa phone no omo hu a they are going to be proud of their dad. They would emulate you enenwoma. Do you think say technology na boy anase akwan be so na ho?
Yeah, said me ma me kan no. Technology na say no. The akwakoye ne say abesesa niema.
Okay.
First let me niema this year, but I say want me niema fancy. And say no wa wo onwo uma baba beto brawabo. Enti wo Facebook or TikTok baby a wo bia no. Bibia wo ye bia and the records are there. Your children will come and then meet them. Will come and see some of the things you did. And as I say no so no wo as a parent no want to ya or the team kwala no. And then nkwala no so wo the omo anka say hu social media no so. And also hu a wo papa na na ma me no ni wo bi.
Okay.
Enti eye up to you say ubetimi a guide wo to what is right. Okay. Enti amano ayedin amano so ayefo in a certain sense. Ni nyina gina how a any angle person of fano. Okay.
So talking about angles, Wagsy Billion, I know you are a mineral or metallurgical engineer. Back in the days, I was starting here, I say usi mwache. Menim so wako schools bebre, a number of them. And me hune say, ebi asabe no, because na technology enshede ni ho, abefo FDA say internet, any smartphones ni adi anyhow. So utiminya enough time to concentrate on what you want to be or who you want to be in future. Don't you think the advancement in technology is taking these things away from enema na omoyeden omoba? Because these days abranti ana baba wa no obe sorry obe kwa kofa ni book instead of so obe fa ni book no make us say mama ana papa to PS5 ama no at the time I was anko de kwatena book ho edisua ade no o de bo PS5 obi bo CJ, obi bo wine, obi bo we. So don't you think the education and I say advancements in technology, no, it's taking crucial part away from our future or the future which we want to build for our children?
Okay, it depends on how you use it. Because you find say what a tablet amount, but how do you want the child to use the tablet?
Okay.
Person for more game go on. Watching educational content agusua wotimi ehwebi. Enti wo parent in ankasa na wo so supervise the nkwala ne ye. Enti se wo hwe Apple, iPad ne Android, iPads ne tablets na your future bi wo hono my friend parenting. Sa parenting no say opese oto bibi free app store wo as a parent no na be approve. Enti sakwala no download the game and now download any application na ono ankasa ntimi nye. You say wo parent no wa approve. And no setting or iPad na so man ebeba wo ankasa wo phone so for approval. Nti wo person obe download and wo decline.
Okay.
Nti wo na wo say wo share na wo direct akwala no energy to the good ones. Because like you said, there are so many bad ones out there online. But two parents, e was say u police na wo share. And as I say no so me hu ne say ama enema yefo. Enema yefo ne say sakwala ne person ye doctor. There were a lot of information online and a lot of people akwala ne betimi asua de free omo. Ni nyina obehu no on media ne so obehu no on net ne so first ni se bi ahye sunwane a se nya wo mo a omote ukrom ana se ufie nchei obehu se we are doctor obehu na unhu hwe bi o but you say nutimi hu doctor bi o nche obetimi a compare doctors omo akra omo US omo Canada etc the whole world obetimi a compare ahye trends I want so person will movie and then area person will movie.
Okay.
It's like I said, depending on how you use it, and we parents, we have an ultimate responsibility to make sure, say, and kwalano technology use, they are using it to help their development.
Okay. Mami, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
In early submission na me busa about say technology na eboa ana emboa no. Wo explanation now the mami no. The inference aminya ye ne say parenting aging ho whether there is technology or there isn't. Until at the end of the day, if you can be a great parent, technology shouldn't be a threat. Now this is my question to you. Say because Oshe Asama Wagzi Kano, the children have access to learn from the internet. Enti adiebi o enkanentete na wose maame ana papa che wotena se na wachero but because of advancement in technology say me nkotena me maame na se meje entity bi but then minyafa tablet and me fa me phone I can't get the answers we are made per ewo media and so are we not getting to a time where technology na ankasa too powerful? Is it not becoming a threat to parenting? Because the Western world akrabi timi gina ya bibi memu ade unim na akwati gina ma me anim de ne wa hwe a akaka duro bi ne nyoma ya de be sa won wa hwe a onya bio. But in the Western part and gradually your culture no is being influenced by people from the West. Utimu ze akrabi timi ko gina ne ma me anim sabi asem obeka no. It's because akra no say onim ne right. What's from the internet. So are we not getting to a time where technology is becoming overly powerful?
Thank you very much. Said MD Kaka say parenting agina. And no parenting and was so about what is good and what is bad.
Okay.
Something can be good, but it is not right. And until titi akulano also money the right things in life, irrespective of the situation or irrespective of environment now we found ourselves in. And also my friend who say we and a bebo we wow. Inti se sa nipa no nya hu sa se abrabo mu no enoma we nya emfa ho ne technology obe use.
Okay.
What I say, because the same technology no we have positive side of it and the negative side of it. Inti abofra na oba be use sa technology no say onim ne eyema no abrabo m frifie na eba. He can do away with the bad ones and pick the good ones. Okay. But say onim dia he will be influenced by what he sees on the internet, all the apps are upload their ocean yama. The person will be influenced by that. And he said, Akulana kasa one entity as a child. Parents no sweat me ayena from the man who say, this is the right thing I need to do. These ones are not good for my life. If I do it, these are the future implications. Onya system no be available to the person. He can choose and pick the best ones among them.
Okay.
And secondly, no say nipa no can be influenced by the peers or the app the person is using. Say or started say he's been influenced by data. As a parent, no, you will see it because per the upbringing or the amount ba e no. When say changes be bad, then you try to act fast. Okay. As a parent.
Okay.
Nti no ho na be man who say can be no abrabo nti say but for some time now. Me hear the way you do your things, the kind of programs you watch, the kind of activities you do with your phone, with the tablet, on the net, it's like it's making a negative impact on your life. Nti also parent who timba muntem now yedin obe streamline yema anya sa dia. And sometimes no so some of the kids copy blindly. Okay. Because your system no all walk of life people you the low class, the average class, the middle class, the higher class, you see. And say nipa nankasa na sabofra nankasa nhunu say me class na me gina no yes our class we say I fall into this class, so let me act accordingly. No energy say the average no person be the high class and also at the how beba. Okay. Where a hon na ya na normally attack of us say we are copying the Western world culture into our culture.
Okay. Okay. Wagsy 100 billion. Let me come to you. So what Matthias here say there is always a good side and a bad side. Said on my AC can. So can you give me typical examples? Ekwanya technology etimi aboa. Ama what they take your mommy and saying, says almost your mouth. You know. So can you give me typical examples of how technology has influenced positively the upbringing of your children?
Yeah, nti on say enkwala wo games a omo didi agro. Omo wo omo nursery rhymes nso so a omo ka ne sa ne ma no. Nti I have some of them on their tablets. Say wo hwe akwala 2 years. Rhymes obeka ABC D 1 2 3 like those mimicking utimu say oko traditional school to say the yakoya nkasa anko ntimi enye sa ne ma no. Okay. And then also ohwe enkwala no how omutimi if navigate through the laptop, the phone, etc. Ayeniama me kai said the first time I saw computer was I think 2001. What you say? But omono at this tender age they are getting access to computers. nti ɛno no ɛboa wɔn and then even with the game no yɛ the coding part kwampo I inculcate in games
Okay.
nti akwadaa 6 years no now me wɔ saa game ni bi wɔ hɔ nom a wɔwɔ nti ɔhyehyɛ bi wɔ hɔ nom a bɔn sɛ like ɔde abɛkyɛ daddy look at it now ɔyɛ oh very good nice one nti bɔn sɛ ɔbɛduru stage bi no sɛ eduru sɛ ɔkɔɔdi a ɛnyɛ ne den.
Okay.
All these are tools we never got access to,
Yeah.
but they are getting access to in this current age.
Nti which means say a bedroom time abofra ni benyini no by getting access to laptop ne saa anwoma no enwoma ayɛ at an age ani yɛ di yɛ 30 si ebesua no ɔmo be grasp no at a very early age.
Absolutely.
That is good. Ma,
Yes, yeah.
may switch you back to emra ne yɛ susa pa no. Me kai sɛ me say na musa no. Na sɛ me ba fie na mansua de a ade bɛkyɛ no me ma me bɛsɔ me nsa. Na ɔde makɔ school mu akɔ teacher ni sɛ ɛna akwasi ba fie agro nko na wodi. Yɛbɛbu and I am sure every Ghanaian growing up had issues like this.
Yeah.
Me de wo bɛkɔ to tell the teacher say but say you know you drew time bia trend na sesa. And maybe ana yɛhwɛ telenovelas na ɔmon translating ma atwi mu no. And I think that is one of the reasons why they started translating telenovelas into Chi. Obeko no. Na maame ne ba. Ene te ho me pese me bo shows ni bidin. Ba ye nyina ye nim.
Yeah.
Na onti ase ni na ne ba ne moma ye den. Kyere na se. Saa bre no na ne wosa nka abofra ni disua de. Se nka me na nka me maame ba na me TV ho a. Me hwa nko de mbekwa me abo me.
Yeah.
Enti adenti na say technology ne ko na nima. Instead of parents pushing their words to sit by the books. They say who parents na nkasa wo sa de tablet ma me say akwasi je. Ana wo de me kwa kwatena TV ho say akwasi yenko ne yenko tena wo na kire me mu.
Me that's bebre. We say emena sesa like you said. Yeah, time no. Hardly say we be free school about when sua ade. The reason was na nya common. So what you say? Television enya common at homes. Nti bi obi fie, o parents ma onko. Until you be forced to study.
Okay.
And this time, no, are available to all the family. Say, baby, ebi wo. If you be anywhere TV, and you can go to some homes, you can find 3-4 televisions in one house.
Okay.
That same house, no, you see laptops, phones, tablets, other things. Okay. And because say you just our family system now, we live together as a family. We live together as one body. Na bibi anya I consult you. I consult my brother. We share ideas. This time around because say you was sa nyama nyina ewo ye fie ni ntino. Ama sa consultation no aba from ti akoye few bi. Oh, ya be kakra bi. Nti ya be ya sa kakra bi na say can say that is the nuclear family no. Ya be na akoye say me dane mani a I see my son, I see my daughter, I see maybe my wife, my husband. And Papa Fred Mabai, why very busy, yenade. Into when you'll be an in coma, then you go and sit by the television. Net TV na be your downfall. Na any TV near ding. Then once all such here, then you see so program be a lovely when you also your carbon of one table for mammy. International so fees so to your school fees.
Okay.
Into on your day. Or make the moon fan children.
Okay.
Into Hono na met me say. I say currently no. Parents ye really free responsibilities as parents.
Okay.
You really free because ye to me kaya ohunu ye be ma enyoma no your life be ye balanced. So previously and I say in your time no parents no bako is working, one is at home. Mostly near mothers and some of them were housewives. Until he will see to it so be fear you do the needful. Or make sure say why your homework. After the homework, they'll give you ample time to go and play, do exercise. Afterwards, no, near my chance, no TV, and that's what your radio kakra. Time be soon. Oh, yeah, why? You have to sleep because the next day you are going to school. This time round, no, parents here, Juma, both parents here, Juma. Because here in a year, Juma, into no baby do a wabre, into pedia, or the bed release you stress. And one of them is going to watch that
telenovela.
Yes. And only time for ban into Ubano so your tablet man into so then obey. I'm so befano started so fidgety. Okay. Then he'll be searching for programs to watch to entertain themselves. nti ɛno ɛna ɛma saa challenges a yɛ face as parents as children ɛkɔ so in our time or in this recent time nti sɛ nka parents yɛni ba yɛn ho so na yɛayɛ yɛfam deɛ as parents though yɛwɔ nneɛma no at our homes we have the gadgets but yɛbɛtumi amanage amonitor a nneɛma will be changing small na afei yɛabuild that human relationship na you see ɛno so ɛbɛboa because this time no obi apɛ stress free life and what will make you that free no is what you do so children are embarking on searching for games watching programs entertaining on television doing things that will make them free in life and she say saa gadgets ne na ɛbɛboa na they will do a follow up on that na parents nso ya neglect your responsibility as parents na yɛde adwuma ɛyi ho ano until say we come together as stakeholders no yɛhyɛ asisi shape nneɛma no deɛ saa challenges will come.
Okay, talking about challenges, Wagsy Billion. So challenges. At what point, Enna Ube feel say as a parent you are failing with respect to Adia Oba AUC with technology? My name is my question here clear. You ever say say what me ati as say challenges or the good sides or ma actually mu time be na Oba ne be ko media ne so a obo hu say ade ya waye e boro so enti me as a parent I need to take a stern decision on enyoma oye no with the technology which is available to him or her.
Okay, nti say dem diga kan no you need to supervise akwala no de oye.
I say anytime be also na be hu de oye.
Yes. And then supervision, no, you can observe it through the behavior of the child. And to who as a parent, you know, it was said who pay attention to akwalani behavior, sakwalani wofie. Especially with the unya time crowd with akwalana say 2 minutes crowd na benya interaction with the child. Pay attention to his or her behavior. Look at certain things. And then there is a trend be a who say akwalani kwa obo say or negative influence. Okay. Because see ano your culture no is being influenced by Western cultures, other cultures. Now, you kofa gay assemble betumwa. Oko media no so ye kan ho asem pi. Ba ye yesu ano san same we kra won ti bi kra ho asem.
David.
And the one who ya kwala bi betimi achiwa busa say dada what is gay? What is lesbianism? O papa mama wo chire mu say. Kwala sema akwa bu say. What is gay?
Ono kwa nim chen.
So enti basically my questions ni bi won ma e den so be answer. Into who as a parent, you know, to be frank, we need to acknowledge the fact that technology poses a huge challenge to us. But aside the huge challenge, you know, it's our huge potential. I bet me use to abuankwala no. Into ye as parents, you know, it was here to me more level of supervision. No? Okay. Now yes, I pay attention to our behavior just to ensure say they are consuming the right content.
All right. So technology poses a huge threat to us as parents. Ma'am, about quite a difficult question. Me pacho, one woman, are you very conversant discussing sex with Uma?
Yeah, for now, dear, yen can be brave, but emra no mususano. Na ye di husan komo.
Na mudi san komo.
Yeah.
Enti these days, you know, because you have easy access to technology, no. Na wagzi ka se mi no. Say, we say akra no kra ni nchen.
Yeah.
Enti say emofra no nya fa na eba ne sex ho nyoma ne wasua onim bebre. Enti eno no is it because in the normal Ghanaian setting no say the usika se enka no bebre me fie wo kwotena wo ma mencha na wo papa nche na se mu hwe TV mpo na se mu se scene bi abaye ya wo ma me be kata wadi sei because on pese wo be hu but meanwhile it could be educative. Enti say na technology aban yenjai technology emane nye sa adwuma no educating our words about sex sexuality ne ehwo nyoma ni anase as parents because and only one side be a enkra ne kofa empempia na de nsemba no wan hwe ye be ma obeba no na abayiwa bi edi na china na food dese ne ye de brew obetumi describe ma me wo be shitina because ukwa adwuma no ukwa Don Bosco no make say we sneaking na ba be se so should we leave the sex part and enyoma bi a Ghanaian society ni ye ma me ne ye papa no munya conversant talking about it? Do we leave it to technology and I say yɛnkɔ se yɛ parents sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ awakened to talk about sex to our children.
medase bebree asɛm wei deɛ ɛyɛ dicey nso yɛbɛka yɛbɛka kyerɛ sɛ for some time bi na government ne pɛ sɛ ɔmo change the syllabus of the education system na ɔmo imbue that part of sex into that the curriculum so that they can teach the school children from tender age, you know. And some parents keke say, "Enye, esa nkola ne beseg." Meanwhile, no so nkola ni mu. Let me use this one to say one of my foster children now. Akola nya access to my phone. Password da so. Surprisingly, otimi bie. Me hu no twa pictures bebree. We are then be ya. Say I was surprised.
Akola no otimi bie password.
Me say onya akola ote me nchen. Me ni no kohyia wa sorry. Ose mommy for phone mama. Password that me who know be atwa pictures. And think plan be so fast and smart to say. Uche no, one che no onim. Na enye current challenge. A way back, yeah time. But said him di kaka say a parenting no. Yeah time no newo. But because a parents no etimi kire ye nyoma binti no, ye nyini yansa. Yeah tell something about sex. If I tell you say at age 17 I mean who baby I offer obeje you will not believe me, but age 17 and I'm baby I offer. I didn't know. Because yanka sad no fi
haram.
What you say because you fan so benyina babeto.
Yeah.
But this time no akola bi bechiro one of my sister ne baketwa at age 3. Oba fie be ka che say mommy na e school we learn something o dia na musua ya kire how you see making babies. And our teacher taught us there are a lot of sperms that comes from the man, and out of the billions, one will survive.
Wow. And out of the billions, was 100 billion.
And I was just looking at this girl. I said, wow. And until Emra to say parents, you to me, me a kind of creature and because a young car, or one for becachrom. So I'm not for one country or social media, a becachrom. So what you saying? A part of parenting. Parenting a holistic ministry. You can see you can once 1,000 years granny and papa mu. And until as I will for you to me a chirankulano, you know me because Sammy Dika can me manage to son of Mitchell. Until Mitchell na me no casa. Na macho, we a bema say na unina ebesi. And yet a man kwa a meman kwan haraze a masu to me haraze mema. You see. Nti meka asa na atoni tim ti say next time bi no okọ no be making mover ohun no ohun say mma me aka asem we dey e dey akire me nti ye parents responsibility say yetimi kire ye ma no sex education e ofie.
Okay.
Because and only the first priority of every parent and so ama abontin su ne any teacher aba be kire no because wo no wo kire na be comfortable a kire eniema mu e dey akire no then you use yourself and that's the parents that the couples you use yourself as example to teach them.
Okay.
So they get to know answer abontin suni because abontin suni chire no and social media chire na obe practice it. But when you teach them, you tell them to wait until the appropriate time.
Until the appropriate time.
Yeah.
Mame, what mama education baby and Okasem you said we need to look at our education system. So definitely we would find time, would invite you to the studios. We are going to talk about the education system in the country. Okay. So Wagsy, let me take your final words. What can be brief about the challenges which technology poses to parenting in this modern era? You have also spoken about the good sides of it. So parents are all out there. Potential parents are all out there. So the potential parents out there like myself, in regards to how I see ama technology ember the negative side, name you be using it to a positive side.
Okay, me that say one thing. Sorry, my malaria and tea. One thing I make catch parents and say, you see, obi anyone no more when you make there is no best parent anywhere. In this beer, obi for observe bibi or bahu, neso be catch wa tina sopem. You to one more. Co parents, you know, every time be a manner to the stand say we don't even want to correct them. No one who you muko school, let's say teachers correct you and I even family neighbors correct you we disagree to it. But sometimes almost some no more can ya be no correct. To say easy a masusa afi ni ahyase. To mo mo manyini no e was yesua be free omo ho. E hwe kwa omo fa so omo tete omo ma. To say yenua ba ka say ne ma ne omo nyini omo ne afie bi kra wi university ni ade. Ye ma fe no mo so nti omo no sa na was ye gie futu omo ho kwa ye omo fa so omo timi tete nkwala no e ma omo timi akọ school a omo awie fefefe sabi because that is where we also want to get to. Enti no one is a perfect parent. We continue to learn. Enti will be our said and I will be our responsibility say as time goes on we learn from others, we listen to others, and then we take steps to correct what needs to be corrected.
So as time goes on, we learn from others, we listen to others, and we make sure we implement it for the betterment of everyone. Mame, same question. Or final words to potential parents, to parents, on how to use technology. Se ebeboa omo.
Me da se bebre potential ones ne meka che omo say before you come in no say parenting a holistic ministry. A adwuma in itself. Nti say wunya nye ready to embark on that job, then don't venture into making babies. But if you are ready, dear, fato honso say ade bia obeye amakula no anyini abeye panimpa ete se wodache ama no abamfa so ama the society no ese se we ena womo so a ewo bi dada no nso no afutu a me de be manyina no say love one of the pillars I will say every parent bia etumi ejina so e de tete ne ma. Most parents no this kind of tete nkola but you first can't tete nipa.
Mama sika de yo.
Sika ye, but when I say you first can't tete akola, I say I also kind of correction no so oh jina ko now this scam man say ko. You see, no akọ no de unim be this kind ko ye. The next one jina ko you see, money is good and that is why parents are working so that we can take care of our children. But I'm trying to make the point say for odotetin odone ye twinipa ne ben ho mani hu the reality of life. That's what I did with my children. Me mani hu the reality of life. Said life no eye A B C and D. Eye wo wasade ye se obechusu de beboa wodache. Me choose the best aboa me. Enti so person follow me suita. Choose what I will teach you. And other things to say their brother making the submission or kind. Parenting and young one are between me outsiders be the ebeba. Listen to their opinion, listen to their expression. Nafa be count them because nyanse ni nipa ba team. So at yes because most of the times yana unse wonta any fee. Enti the neighbor wo hono ne be hunu ne see ye ansa wo fra adwuma aba. Oba na ka kire wa though you love the person now so your assessment hwe. Na se wo hu se the neighbor na ka na correct no find a better way of shaping the child. And shaping children also starts from the infancy into a formative stage. So many twam we are. It is said a wow talking my ban want to need. Only we are the dinner to Africa on.
I was here, Gume.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. This has been an educative session, very educative, and I'm sure you've also learned a lot listening to this podcast. Technology, it has a 2-dimension to it. It has its good side, it has the bad side. And as a parent, said the mama CD kind, the a bit me aboa pa one key thing, I love. Say odon krana, ubet me atchi oma ben. And back to what Wagsy said, ochi omo benwa. That is when you can be able to control what they are consuming on the media or the internet. And I'm ending on the words of my mother, Mame Boache. She said, parenting is a holistic ministry. If you are not ready, don't venture. Technology would always be a threat. But if you do it right, if you inculcate it right, your children are going to make good use of it. We are out.